Okay, so I did a video about how we cut the cord, and I have a Tivo Roamio, and there's a few channels that were not quite coming in, right? And the video showed how I just had a basic antenna I just threw up onto the attic. So here I am, I just got this much better antenna, which is what I call overkill, which is the way I do things. I like things to work really well, not just partly well. And when it's hardware, I like to go ahead and just buy it, because I'm going to have it forever. I'm going to take it wherever I go. I'm going to move with this. So this is what it is. This is ridiculously good. It says 70-mile antenna, but I mean, you can point it. See, it's got two sides, so you can point that one way and this one another way, so you can get up to. You can kind of point it in the general direction of two different TV stations or general areas, okay? And so, it's not, this is how it looks when you get it. It's not too hard to put together. I was a little surprised. I'm glad it came with this sort of a splitter. So what you do is you run a wire. It comes with two coax cables, one from one side, one from the other side. They get fed into here, and then this goes to your TV. The only thing is I've got two TVs, so I'm gonna have to split that. It's a pretty big, I don't know how to give you some perspective, but it's a very big, I'm not gonna be able to get it into my attic directly. I'm gonna have to do part of it and then do another part of it. I'm gonna have to do it half and half. It's kind of annoying, but I don't have a real big space to get up into my attic, which has been, I've been kind of dreading doing that. Here we are. Okay, so I'm this far. I've got the mount was separate. The mount did not come with this. I've never been up in my attic before. I'm gonna have to go up there a couple times probably. I'm gonna bolt that somewhere. I need to figure out where the TV stations are, which direction, and kind of get an idea to make sure this thing is vertical. And I'm going to mount that the best I can up there. I'm going to think carefully before I go up there, because I can't stand going up there. And then these will be mounted, because it's such a narrow opening, I'm going to have to carry these up one at a time and then mount them later. And then I got to run a wire up there, which I'm also dreading. I'll get it done, but it's just going to take some steps. Okay, this is a continuation of my Tivo Roamio. What I've done is I got rid of my hanging antenna here, and I went up into my attic. This is a new house for us, so I poked a hole there, got into the attic. This particular attic is very small. It's very terrible up there. Got in, ran the wire over, and I'm going to show you in a second this new antenna I got from Amazon, which is huge. This thing is probably 4 foot tall and 3 feet wide. I'm going to get up there and show you, but right now I'm running it up through the attic. Yes, this is not pretty. I can't stand running wires. I hate it so much. But the next step is going to be to go outside and maybe outside the house and then up and into the attic. That way we don't have this ugly wire. But for right now, I've got it working. This antenna is great. I was getting a lot of channels were kind of spacing out. You know, they're doing that thing where they pixelate and then they go in and out because it's digital and it wasn't getting a perfect signal. So this antenna cleared up every channel that we are interested in. There's a few that are really far away, 50, 60 miles, that we still are pixelated, but we don't need those. We got our main channels and it's working. So the final step, I really do not want to do this, is to go up into my attic. I'm going to run my wife's TV up over there to my antenna with this long wire, and there's this huge gap. So I'm going to take this battery that I taped to the end of this wire, and I'm going to try to throw it as far as I can from that side to there, because there's a big block. I'm going to throw it over, try to get it over because I don't want to climb there, and then take it down to run this wire down and then attach it to the antenna. Just as a little tip, every time you go up into the attic, try to think of every possible scenario that might happen so you don't have to climb down the ladder again. Bring extra tools. Think about things that might happen, and you might save yourself a trip, and you might save yourself a fall too. So this house, it's got a narrow opening. I actually had to take this antenna up in 2 pieces. The right side and then the left side, and then the mount part I had to take separately. I don't like how I have it mounted, but for now it's mounted and it's not going anywhere. It's inside the house. It works great. Alright, let's go upstairs and... oh man, this is gonna suck. Okay, I'm here in my attic, a most despicable place to be. Don't lean up, or you'll get nails in your back. What a horrible place. I thought this was bad. The homeowner before us didn't put any boards down. There's just like one board and one. I thought this was bad. I had to crawl in a space the size of that over there from the bedroom to get this wire all the way over here. And I got this wire that's going to my antenna. I'm sorry for the lighting, but this is what you get. So there's the antenna. I've got it mounted. I don't like how it mounted very well. But, I mean, this antenna is huge. It's like 3 feet tall, 4 feet wide. I have it pointed to the south. I need to get out of here because this air is horrible. I should have wore a mask, but I didn't. So I'm going to get out of here. Hope you enjoy this video. Please like it because it's been hard to make. Down there I've got my 2 TVs coming in. I had to use a splitter. And then I come into the antenna, and then this antenna goes to each side. So facing south, 2 TVs, I'm good. I'm out of here.